everybody, I'm back from my jolly holidays. Just to let you know a little bit of an update. I haven't been well recently. Both me and my little one have come down with a very, very bad bug. Thankfully, my husband hasn't got it. We are both on the road to recovery. But we're back from Center Parcs as well. So this is really about Center Parcs and my review on it. So we went to Center Parcs last Friday. We set off quite early to get down there for 12 o'clock. Thankfully we did. We had to make a few stops due to having the little one with us, obviously, and being a little bit over the 2.5 hour mark. So we got there and we got the keys, and we were staying at the Sherwood Forest Center Parcs in Nottinghamshire. We also were staying in the Pine location, the location of the lodges. They all have different names. There was like maple and oak. Oak was quite big. But we were staying in the Pine, so it's a Pine Lodge, and it was 2 bedroomed. So we were staying down there with our friends and their little one as well. So it was like a little mini holiday for all of us. So we got down there and we unpacked and got going, really. When we got down there, we found out that the only thing that was free with hiring the lodge out was the swimming. Now, the swimming complex is quite big. So you've got a swimming pool, you've got a few slides, and you have a rapids as well, which was quite fun. I've got a lot of bruises from that. And also, the other thing that was free was the baby dolphins that was in the morning on the Saturday, which was at 9:15. Basically, it was a singing and splashing, but at least my little one was entertained by it. Everything else seemed to be very extortionate prices. You are on a complex, so the thing is, you're going to have to pay the prices. There's a lots of cafes and shops. The weather was absolutely fantastic. You couldn't have asked for better weather. Bella Italia, for instance, wasn't that much compared to normal, so that was quite good. We managed to go out for one night without the little one because our friends, thankfully, and thanks a lot for that, looked after her while we went out for a night out together. We went to the curry spot there. It was quite nice, but like I say, it was quite expensive for what we got. Quality wise, it was very nice. Yeah, so make sure to take a lot of money with you. We did take quite a bit and we came back with nothing in the end. So make sure you've got some money with you. Everything else, activity-wise, is expensive as well. I don't know whether you can get discount if you book in advance or anything like that. We didn't, but everything else, activity-wise, was expensive. I would recommend, if you are going to go to Center Parcs, to make sure you have a child that is over 3 years old, for instance, because there's so much more for them to do than there is for under threes. Everything else, like the creches and things, I didn't want to put my little one in a creche because what's the point if you're going on holiday, for instance? I don't understand it personally myself. But like with soft play and things like that, you had to pay for that as well, and there was like a baby sensory type of thing, but that was fully booked up as well. I dread to think what the complex is like when it is half term. It was busy enough as it was. The weather was absolutely fantastic. You couldn't have asked for better weather. The lodge we stayed in was lovely. We had lots of wild animals at our door. We made friends with Malcolm the mallard. Yes, I called the mallard Malcolm. We had geese at the door as well. We had squirrels everywhere, and even hares I saw running around in the forest. like I said, the weather was scorching. The beach is free, but it was totally packed, and also because it was so hot, my little one was wearing factor 50, and I didn't even want to put her in that situation, especially when it was that hot. So we stayed in the shade most of the time. We had a bit of a walk round as well. We were going to hire the bikes out with the little pull along as well, but it would have been £30 each. That in for one £30 for one bike. So we're looking at £90 for the whole thing for the weekend, and I think that was for the weekend. We just thought that was a bit silly prices. If it was for a full like week maybe, but seeing we were only there for like 3 nights and 4 days, we wouldn't have used it that much. So we did think about doing it on the last day, but that was £18 instead. That was £18 each, but we just thought it was a bit extortionate. And if you want to do Center Parcs on a budget, I would recommend you going at when it's either winter or autumn, because I'm sure they bump the prices up during summer, which any company would probably do anyway. The things that are free are the beach, the man-made beach, walking around, looking at the wildlife, the swimming complex that I mentioned. Um, if you can bring your own food, there is a freezer there, a fridge, sorry. So anything that can be refrigerated, and you don't live that far away, you could take it. It'll save you a hell of a lot of money instead of going to the park market. That was also, well, they also have everything that you might forget. So if you are in trouble and you've forgotten, let's say, a dummy or your milk or anything like that, they do it there. There was a Starbucks as well. And also there was like quite a few baby changing facilities, which is a good thumbs up in my opinion. And also there was a buggy parking, which I thought was quite amusing, which you park up so before you go swimming or going to some restaurants or the beach or anything like that, but you can take your pram in to some of the cafes and things like that. We did at the Pancake House. So on the first night we had a barbecue, which was lovely. And then the second night we went out. And then the third night we just like bought a pizza and stayed in. We left at about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's best to set off quite early because checkout is at 10 and you don't want to be in a pile up as such, trying to get out of the complex. So that's what we did. We got out very early. For instance, we were going to go swimming, but then we decided not to because we thought everyone else would probably have the same um, idea. Plus, me and the little one wasn't feeling too good by then. And then after that, we got very ill. I'm not saying we got it from any food or anything like that. No, we didn't. We are on the road to recovery now, thankfully. So hopefully by tomorrow, I will feel more human, and she will feel more human. At the moment, she's got 2 teeth trying to poke through at the same time as the bug and going through the sleeping regressions. So if you see any bags under my eyes, that is why. Because she's been up most of the time during the night. So I've been trying to sleep when she's been sleeping, and now my sleeping cycle is everywhere, and I'm actually knackered as we speak. But I wanted to update everybody to tell you all where I've been, and Center Parcs is fantastic. It's definitely worth going. We've made some memories, unforgettable memories as well. um, but overall, it is highly expensive. So I would say if you wanted to do the activities, make sure you've got, you book them in advance because you might get it cheaper. And also, other than that, you've got other things like walking around, having a look at the wildlife in the forest, for instance. There is so many activities you can do if you have unlimited amount of money. So anyway, that was my review on Center Parcs. I probably would go back there when she's much, much older, where she can actually enjoy herself. But until then, I probably won't. I'll probably look at other things like Haven and Butlins and the other one I can't remember. But if anyone has any ideas about other little holidays, family holidays, which are really good or anything like that, please don't hesitate to comment below and I will check out the links and things like that. Sorry it's been a bit boring this video, but I thought I would update you all to see where I've been. If you like, please like and subscribe, and I will see you shortly with a few more videos that are coming up, a few more reviews, etc., which will be more entertaining than this. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.